Ah, good morning, family and friends. Sorry. Yes, I'm just saying good morning to you and just let you know that I'm here. I haven't abandoned my YouTube channel. It's super important to me, and I'm trying my best to, work it out under the circumstances and constraints and things that I have to do, and so on and so forth. So here I am in the eastern province of Sierra Leone, and I'm doing a little project up here. It's a super interesting place. It's really open and has lots of space. Um, the population is less, obviously, compared to other towns. It's not so congested, there's less traffic, less cars, and in turn, that will obviously result in less pollution. So here I am. Yeah, I do like it quite a bit, and to come into the place where I'm doing the project, I walk in and I walk back. So it's not a long walk, it's about say 20 minutes maximum to go and to come. So yeah, it's quite nice for me. Quite a change from my previous lifestyle, obviously. And so, I'm looking to doing things like trying to get my normal day-to-day life back up. That's what I'm doing. So yeah, things have changed quite a bit for me over the months. And I'm looking forward with hope and optimism. Actually, I'm looking forward with hope and optimism to the future to see, you know, what's going to happen over the next months as life progresses. um, yeah, I hope it'll be positive. So far, so good. I've not seen any signs of anything that might be a problem. Take every day as it comes, do what you can on the day. The usual things that sort of help you to stop worrying about the future. Because oftentimes there's not an awful lot that we can do to change whatever it is going to happen. So live in the moment, I think. Live in the moment, ensure that whatever task you have at hand, that should be completed and should be done to the best of your ability. And whatever life you're living at that point, carry on and make sure that it's the right thing. You're doing the right thing at the right time. A lot of arm waving and pointing. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm I'm content. I'm content. I'm content. Whenever I'm in Sierra Leone, I miss my parents. I just, in many ways, you feel that they should be around and, to chat to and ask questions about this, that, or the other. And this particular region that I'm in, my father knew this region quite well because he lived here for a bit and he actually knew some older people here, and members of my family have lived here as well, members of my extended family. So it's it's interesting, and I've got those thoughts in my mind. I'm thinking, oh, such and such, years and years ago, these people may have been walking these same streets and carrying on their business and doing this and doing that, and here I am many years later, sort of going across and doing the same things that they were doing, and just walking up and down in the area and trying to spot certain landmarks that I knew and had seen or people had spoken about before that I knew and had seen as a child or as a young person, because I did come here to the Eastern Province when I was a teenager for a holiday once with a member of my family. So yeah, so it brings back memories, all good memories, I have to say, and it sort of makes me think a little bit about our community and how it is that people at the moment, lots of people are all over the world, aren't they? And so many people, hey, pardon, so many people have left Sierra Leone, and of all of those people that we started the original community with back in the day, not many of them still reside in Sierra Leone, which is interesting. So, yeah, it just sort of makes you think about all of those things. But we're not the only population that has um, many of its members out in the diaspora. Other populations across the world too, for example, Filipinos. There's so many of them out in the diaspora, not actually living in their own country. Yeah, so this happens. People travel across the world for better opportunities, a better lifestyle. Um, Sometimes people flee from wars and disasters and famine and problems. Every person in the world wants to live a good life, don't they? I mean, they want to be in a safe place where they can raise their children and be of benefit to their families and mankind in general, their communities, families, communities, and mankind in general, because we all make up the world, don't we? We're not in isolation at all. So, yeah, these are things that are jolly important to think of and to sort of remember that you are contributing to the world regardless of where you are or where you may be situated. You're not just living for the sake of it. Yeah, even you might think it's entirely normal. You raise your children, and of course, it's natural for you to want to raise them properly and give them everything that they need and want and that sort of thing. Perhaps not everything that they want, but everything that they need. So you might think that's just a normal, ordinary thing, but in fact, you're contributing to the world, you're contributing to society, you're making an impact in future generations, because how you raise your children, then they grow up and they're part of a community, and they then can contribute in a positive way. So it's very interesting, and I think about all these things as I go along and as I sort of meander my way through my working day and life in general. I think of all these things, and yeah, it's fascinating. Um, yeah, I guess after you've lived a bit, you sort of have more wisdom of life and everything that life does or doesn't do to people and to communities and so on and so forth. So that's how that works. I think you get wiser, or you should do. You should do. You should get wiser as you go on in life. You really. But yeah. So I am thankful. I'm thankful I'm here. I'm thankful I'm able to do this at this time, at this point in time. And we'll just see how things progress and live every day as we should. Take every day one day at a time, like I said before. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. Yeah, that's an achievement, actually, living in the moment, isn't it? So, mhm. Anyway, thank you for listening to my vlog. I've got to go, I've got to sign off. Thank you for listening. Please like, comment, give your own tips, put your own tips forward. What do you think about life? Are you a member of the diaspora from whatever country it is that you're from? What do you think? I mean, do you think that where you are, you're not contributing enough, or is it all right for you? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know. Let us know. Please comment, okay? Like and subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, all the best. Yeah, have a great day. Cheers.